Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to part 5 of this Von Carstein playthrough of Mortal Empires. So previously we made an incursion into the Empire province and took their main settlement from them after a long siege battle. We also, I think, confederated with the vampire counts, so we got all 5 of those legendary lords now. Trying to get the last legendary lord from the Red Duke, but I don't think that will happen for a little while yet.
Why do come? What can we help you with this night?
So, do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and be done. What? I want to parley with the dead. I'll ignore that.
Sigma, deliver your message.
So we also sent our scouts off to find new factions, and in a couple of turns we should have found some. And down here in the other corner we've got the other vampire doing our quests for us. So she is here. So we got that. So yeah, it looks like an easy enough battle. If there are no reinforcements, that is. So we also need to light water, yeah. Down here. So I think I'll wait anyway until I'm at full strength before I take that. And we probably could win it now, but I don't think I've fought that battle before, so I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, this is a looks decent, but seems like it can only be used once per battle. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If it's a magical item, I don't think I will replace my Wand of Jet with it, but it depends who I'll be fighting against, I suppose. Yes, we already got the clay pits going on there. I think we should get the maybe a necromancer in here as well. Ah, there are no good ones. Anyway, I'd rather recruit them in this province. Should get the level 5 one immediately. But yeah, where's the other vampire we recruited? So we got this one. And her, what is her ability? Yeah, so that could be useful, but what could be even more useful is this one, of course. Giving us the extra Winds of Magic Power Reserve +5. All armies faction-wide at all times, so I think we'll take her and stick her in Manfred's army. Down here. For the pendulums and so on. So the buildings are on the way there. And over here, let's yes, it looks like this replaces the Necromancer Library. I mean, it's a decent building, but I don't get any income from it, unfortunately. Yeah, I can live without that, I suppose. Obviously, gonna take these rebels out now.
King of Darkness. All shall know me
probably push into their territory as well.
The von Carstein.
So that's all the money spent.
Yes, an abomination.
I am Belligara.
Yes?
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
Right, so I was contemplating attacking these guys, but problem is they're all over my regions, so I need to think carefully before I do that. Ideally, I'll attack them when I am a little bit closer to all of their armies.
Master of blood life.
Thine right is mine.
So it may actually be a good idea to split my units up here, just so that I can deal with these guys. I don't really want to have to hire more ones. I'll just let them keep taking attrition in my territory, then strike them while they're weak. But I think that's all we can do for this turn. So yeah, this guy. Do we really need him? I mean, costing us 425 a turn. I suppose he may
This is a mistake.
end up being more of a benefit. Only if we get him into this region.
Strike out.
Move him back here.
I thirst.
So yeah, the necromancers give extra income, but I don't just want any necromancer. I want the ones that actually give. I think that you can get extra bonus income as well, but I'm not entirely sure. They maybe change that or not. Yeah, so these guys, Marion Burr, popular. Making lots of friends there. But that's good because I'm going after them next. And I plan to use Vlad's army to take out the Bretonnian factions. Some guy in the comments said I should move Manfred down to the Tomb King provinces. I might do that, but it'll take a little while longer, I mean.
The true von Carstein.
Can I assist? More boss in it. Let us away, brothers. I'm special. What you want? Do you need fresh troops?
Yes, my sire.
You dare? Your wish, master.
So these guys provide extra income, but it's not really clear to me if it's actually worth it. Because they only provide 2% right now, and it only goes up to 6%. So it's not really worth it having those guys standing around doing nothing. Unless you're in a really, really profitable region.
Your order is dismissed. I will not obey.
So yeah, this will probably be an easy win for us, I imagine. Mostly just garbage units.
Von Carstein. Annihilate them. Shed their blood.
Obviously we gotta play this though. We also take into consideration the fact that we're not at full strength. They have a lot of range units as well, so I've got to get the cavalry in to clear those out.
Vlad von Carstein. End them. Blood Knights, with haste.
We are the new order.
No one can stop me.
Kill.
Kneel before your master. Vlad von Carstein.
So yeah, not a good idea to be fighting against halberdiers with large units, so should try and get those out of there. So yeah, don't need to run them down because they will all die inside the settlement anyway.
Blood von Carstein! Blood Knights!
As usual, I want to try and get in one invocation before we leave. Because I don't know who's going to declare war on me next turn or whatever could happen. It's always nice to be prepared for that. I even get one more of them in. All that lovely healing, I love it. Which I won't bore you anymore. So I think that's their second last settlement and their last army. So after we take the next settlement, that'll be the end of the Empire, I think. Those guys with lances really do pack a punch. I mean, they're so much better than the other Black Knights. I should probably trade them up. And these regular Black Knights are kind of pointless. There's no real point in having cavalry if they don't have the charge bonus, because they're not supposed to be in prolonged combat anyway. You're supposed to send them in quick and get them out, which sometimes I don't do. So we lost the Vargas, but I don't really care about that.
Blood! King of Darkness!
I find them to be of limited use anyway. I don't really like these regiments, they're really overpriced. And not much better than the usual ones. Like, the stats are comparable to the regular guys, which are much cheaper. So I think a brazier might be a good idea here, but we need one more slot for this, and I think that's it. That plus a brazier. The income from buildings 50%. That's insane.
Yes? My hand hovers close to my...
Who wishes the red kiss? Then go.
I could cut you down in an instant, so speak with grace.
So, yeah, so these guys already hate us. Great power and diversion. We'll see if that's true for all of the factions.
Those who displease me don't...
The ice could.
Dodge you.
What consider yourself lucky? I consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act on it.
Also, I'm unreliable, so they're not really interested in anything I got to say.
Cower before me.
This is not very useful, in fact. I may just delete this. Although in saying that, we have nothing better to build here, really. We hardly need more growth here, because we can't even afford the growth we've got.
Come, impress me.
Now I'm kind of wondering if I should take these guys out now. Thing is, they'll just retreat most likely.
Onwards, master of our life.
This is my land. Dance macabre.
I think I'll move it just a little bit closer.
Helm and Gorst into the night.
See how they react. I think, yeah, that's...
I grow impatient.
Span Sylvania's borders.
So we're gonna embed her in
So be it.
his army.
More mausoleum.
Recusant.
Yeah. Good. One less enemy for me to deal with. I was gonna recruit some units down here, but
I thirst.
maybe we can get them here instead.
Bring them death. Massacre them.
Nothing really.
No mercy.
Pretty sure the garrison here could hold, but I don't know if I should send her here or not. Yeah, I'll risk it. I think it's fine. Recruit one more unit of... I think he has more than enough cavalry already, to be honest. These Grave Guard with great weapons have been doing a very good job, so... I think I'll just get one of those. I'd love to hire all of these units here, but they're so goddamn expensive. I'd be back into the red again. Get the commandment here now as well. Take the Actually, I kind of need the money, so I'll take that. I think I'll change to money everywhere. And public order is fine, so we've got this chaos bullshit coming in now, so we'll see how it goes, but even if we just have this on for a few turns, we get some extra money in our pockets. So we've got them here at least, that's good. And in here, yeah, I mean this place is gonna revolt no matter what. But we hold it off by one turn if we keep this, so I'll keep it for now.
All shall know me and tremble.
Definitely gonna be getting this, the Graveguard. I don't really have any of these units in my army, so probably the Walking Dead and the Dread Knights what I'll get.
Ascendant.
The true von Carstein. I'll take Sigmar's throne.
So where'd the other army go? They have more than that, I'm sure. Oh, here they go.
Ready for bossing!
So they're back into the mountains now, which means we can, I think,
Thine right is mine.
they have more here though.
To rot. I'm special! Who shall we destroy? You dare. Strike out.
Yes, my sire. Dance macabre.
Kill them, brave.
I think it's time maybe to kill these guys, but green skin allies is a bit worrying. Let's see how strong they are. These guys are strength ranked too, so it may not be a terribly good idea to go to war with them. We can always
Onward!
ask someone to.
I am the High King. I will hear you beg now. I suppose.
So if you go into the diplomacy and join the war that way, you don't go to war automatically with the greenskins, I don't think. Yeah, so we're not at war with those guys. Whereas if you declare war on them in the campaign map, you're gonna get the greenskins as well. So it's a nice little trick.
Darkness comes.
I grow impatient.
Find me, grave owl. Very tempting. Across the map.
Kill them. Raise them. The true von Carstein. This night.
Then I think
No fool that's safe in the world.
stay here for now. I don't really like these spells anymore, so I wouldn't have put any in this tree at all, except maybe life leeching. Arcane Conduit is what we want, as usual, so we go straight for that.
I need more minions. My cruelty knows no limits. They will all pay.
Need him to come back now because they're going to attack us. I don't care if I lose these settlements, but I don't want them coming into my main provinces. So we'll move him here. Get the cheaper building, so it doesn't seem to be oh, it's only in the one region. I actually failed there. I should have moved him to the other. Well, next turn I'll move him up there. I thought it was for the whole province, but obviously not. In that case, let's just go like this. I'll build this for now since it's so cheap and we need the growth. It's gonna take forever to get there without it. So I think that's all we can do for now, really.
Not a chance. On way, my lord.
So yeah, I definitely remember this battle. It's a pretty big battle if I remember right. We get this nice sword. Probably one of the best items in the game, I think. Definitely much better than Vlad's items. So yeah, I don't think we actually need this vampire anymore. She's so far away from my armies and I'm not paying for her upkeep anymore, so I'll just delete her. So let's just see what happens now. Oh, I forgot to move her. So I don't really know why he challenged me here. He's not going to win this, but gotta play it or else if he auto-resolved that he definitely would win. Unfortunately they're on the hill, but shouldn't be any problems. So all these guys are expendable, so let's send them running in first. Let the pawns go in first. That's how chess works. Hold these guys back.
Noble of the night.
Address me as master. Suffer death. I curse. Nagash was weak. Witness true power. Witness true power. Swift as death's wings. These lands are mine. Empower me. I commit overlord. Slaughter them. We surpass Nagash. All life must end. My cure is death. I hunger. Attack the mortals. The gift of death. Kill. Preternatural.
Yeah, there's no way they're making it. Yeah, that'll do. So Goody's moved down there. I can push him back into the fortress now. Yeah, he went in himself anyway.
Expanse within these borders.
So I think I'll go and try and discover Nagarond, and
Strike out.
hopefully they'll be a bit more appreciative of
It
my
will be done.
power.
I am in a black mood. I would advise caution. Ill considered.
One thing to notice, by the way, is when you first discover a faction, they'll be neutral to you with this like brown color, but after you try and negotiate once and you fail, it'll go to the where it should be. So these guys don't like me because of aversion and great power. So it's gone down now to -50. Fortunately, I'm not trustworthy, so
This
I can't take advantage of the fact that they're neutral towards me. But I still want to discover them now and just move on. Once the Chaos Tribes come and they're at war with everybody, we'll get good relations with everybody then.
King of Darkness. Very well. It is done. Sleep is for the living. No fool that's safe for the world.
I need more minions. Don't rush me. My cruelty knows no limits.
Come, impress me. Hand me my soul.
Probably gonna have to raise this place again. I don't want these shit regions in my map.
We surpass Nagash.
Trying to push them out of the map now. Don't need to kill them. Just make them run away. Make them rout. That should be the end of that, I think.
Witness true power.
Just gonna raise this. No point sacking there for that pathetic money.
Thy right is mine.
Who shall we destroy? I smell death. You dare! Move.
Yes? Approach and make your offer, but I make no promises to my assent.
Von Carstein.
I don't think you can do this in forced march stance. Yeah, so we'll take that next turn after the rebels. These guys are at war with everybody. They only have one city, I think, so yeah, it's pretty. Well, they have two cities actually. So in the end, they turned against us anyway. So
March! For the night! Let us sleep doom. Death is only the beginning. I'd rather eat a squeak!
So I think I'll upgrade this guy. I think he's pretty good actually. I'm gonna move up here now in case Kislev attacks us or this guy decides to attack. Either way, we need to be up here and taking care of that.
My cruelty knows no limits.
So this guy has a much better fighting tree. You need less points put into it to make him a better fighter. This could be useful actually. Almost getting this spell for free, but we need this as well though.
What do you seek?
I'm also gonna get some
Let me think about it. No!
more units because they're gonna come down eventually upon us.
Of hard life. I will attend to it.
That should deter them from attacking me for a while.
Power before me. Yes. I am invincible.
Yeah, so let's do this now. Finally get a quest item. I suppose we could always give the wand to the vampire. I think they can use it as well. So we can actually use the ring, I guess.
Mine puppets! Do me this deed. Purge the area of insects, so thy master can collect this warpstone unchallenged. Ha! Blood von Carstein.
So these guys actually need to be taking the crypt horrors on, because they have the great weapons.
By Van Hell! Kill! Attack!
So it looks like he's making a lot of Graveguard. I didn't realize he could do that.
Darkness reigns. It shall be done. Blood von Carstein.
What?
All shall bow before me. This world is mine. Victory is mine!
Even more Graveguard coming. So obviously we've got to kill this guy.
All shall be mine! Death and destruction! Blood von Carstein!
This guy can sure take a beating.
Extinguish life! On death's wing!
So that's him finally dead.
Blood von Carstein! Hungry for blood!
So yeah, that was a lot harder than I thought it would be.
With haste!
Hopefully I won't lose those Graveguard permanently. Because they were pretty high rank, I think, rank 7, yeah. So we did unfortunately lose them and something else as well, I think. Oh, we lost the Vargeists.
Vlad von Carstein.
Anyway, pressing on.
Sleep is for the living.
She may go and fetch some more dudes.
Thine right is mine. Strike out.
I'm going now and take this place out, although they've got a full garrison, so we're gonna need some more units from Manfred's army.
Death is only the beginning. Do you need fresh troops?
I am Vlad.
It's actually a talisman, so we can have both of them at the same time. That's better than... So I think this is a better item for her. Give all of our units some extra melee attack.
King of Darkness.
Wishes the red kiss. Your dominion is over. I defy you.
Spectral, we have no friends, only victims.
That with our chivalrous. Yes? Greetings on behalf of the.
Never!
Good to get trade with these guys, but they don't like us.
More mausoleums to defile.
So in 3 turns we'll be upgrading this place. So we can... that's all the factions there are up there. Well, there could be one more here, I think.
Yours is
Who calls? A minion of von Carstein, dead?
I don't agree.
Shall know me and tremble.
I am gone. I know the way. Danse macabre.
I thirst. Address can't stop vermintide. Saltspire and fire which shall fail just like you.
By the comet!
So I think these guys are the next logical target.
The nation
Also, this city is level 5, so it'll be nice to sack it.
Lord of the dead.
We're definitely going to be doing that.
The von Carstein. My cruelty knows no limits. You're not right in the head.
I'm not even sure if we have walls in this place. To be honest with you.
Find me grave bound. Yes, the time is right.
These guys finally took this place, so it'll be nice if we can capture it now and get the quest going. Fire those next turn.
I will not betray you. Skarsnik, Warlord of Eight Peaks, welcomes ya.
Still untrustworthy. I don't remember what we did. I think it's because we attacked the Empire, actually. But we need to get that back as soon as possible. It's killing our trade prospects. It'll take another long while before we can get there. Instead, I think I will upgrade these. At least this one, because we get the upgraded fields as well.
So, approach and make your offer.
We cannot. Clear. Kislev.
As undead fiend.
Ascendant. My thralls, track ahead.
So these guys have taken over everything here, it seems.
Yes, Neferata was right. I go.
We don't really need this, to be honest, so I'm just going to delete it. Never used it so far, I doubt I'll be using it any soon.
It is night. Then go.
Guide us, Horned One!
Approach and make your offer.
Absolutely not.
Yes. Praise Sigma.
The world will drown in blood.
Light! By all means!
Very well. Let us hold a conclave, my kin.
Yes.
So these guys have no other armies, I think, apart from this.
I will not parley with the dead. Begone, abomination. Kill them, my children.
Don't need these.
Spread the rot.
Keep that there for now in case someone comes around to attack.
Master of the dead. Destroy them!
I think we could easily win this battle, to be honest, but we have a lot of these black orcs, that's the problem. They'll probably attack very soon, though. I might need to get him back down here to help push them away.
Can I assist you?
So this certainly could be useful again. I need one of these armies as well, so
What?
get one of those
Yes,
as well.
my lord of death.
Pity we can't embed while he's under siege.
Helman Ghost.
It will be done.
Well, that sucks, because now the greenskins have got us surrounded here.
King of Darkness. All shall know me and tremble. The von Carstein. Vlad von Carstein. Swifter than death.
Yes, my sire, so be it.
I hunt.
Yes, my sire.
To rot. Let us make doom. Spread the rot. Now it will be. Get off, kid!
So they'll probably attack next turn, I reckon. Don't know if we can hold them off, but
Corpse master.
I mean, if this guy gets wounded, I mean, what does it matter? Not really anything at all. We lose the army, we get some additional income. We lose this settlement, well, it ain't doing much anyway, so. But if they don't attack next turn, we can just fuck them with both of their armies.
Sylvania's borders. Dance macabre.
I think there's an undead faction over here somewhere. So let's try and discover them next.
Thirst.
Terrorist.
So we've got these guys now on our doorstep. Nothing I can really do to stop them taking this. I suppose I could have garrisoned here, but Even then, it's not guaranteed. I'm gonna raise these regions as well.
This night.
So I think I'll actually move down here and get ready to start attacking them. I think I'll hold off recruiting though. It's too expensive. We can't really afford it.
So, I'll hear words from that
No, no!
Yes? Von...
Ask your favor, and I will check with the Demas Crom. Don't think so. What? Zogov. Follow me. This was my plan.
So the good thing is they didn't attack us here.
The world will drown in blood.
I'm ready. You bore me, no fur. Make pledge or risk doom. Affirmations.
Unstoppable! All shall perish! No mercy! Shed their blood! Massacre them!
So yeah, definitely gonna play this one. Fortunately, we have no flying units anymore, so we're gonna get shot to shit from the walls. I think we'll try something else this time. Stay out of the reach of the towers. And then break the door open once we control these towers. We do have the vampire though, I forgot about that.
To war!
We can use her to interrupt these guys from shooting.
All life must end! Lead them! We are the new order! Swiftly! Dance macabre! Death is coming!
Blood von Carstein!
Queen of Darkness!
For blood!
End them! Yes? On death's wings! With haste! On death's wings!
End them!
So the Lord's over here, it seems. Yeah, that's him.
The living will join us! I drink their blood!
Ulrich!
The world is mine!
Find me if you dare! We are immortal!
Isabella!
Slaughter them!
All shall bow!
Death to the living!
Darkness comes! It is done! Bring death!
I'm in your thrall!
Isabella von Carstein! Undeath Ascendant!
For Isabella!
I am immortal! Quickly!
The von Carstein!
Maybe we could assassinate their Lord actually, these two units we got.
All life must end! Die!
Right!
AI in this game really sucks at siege battles. Sadly. I think we probably just took one of the most profitable cities in the whole map now. This place is always a gold mine. Probably be at least 20,000 from sacking it. But I'm gonna occupy it. Shit.
Shed their blood!
Nice, a new resource. Don't need that.
Blood on Carstein.
Isabella Carstein. I am darkness. Very well. It is done. Moving.
Devourer of light. Dominants! Diseased dogs! Present yourselves so I may...
Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
Yes, my sire. Flight. Yes, my lord of death.
I grow impatient.
So I think definitely upgrading these places now.
Who shall we destroy? Strike out.
Shit, I should have built that first.
Do you need fresh troops? I hunt. You dare. A wise action.
Whatever.
Find me grave power.
So, these guys also against Bloody Spears, thankfully. They can just raise all of this shit, I don't care. But thankfully these guys didn't attack this turn, so...
Then go.
I think we'll actually get rid of these guys.
Spread the rot.
Get the vampire in.
I assent.
I need more minions.
Death to all!
So we could auto-resolve this, but it's a bit iffy. But I think I'll fight the battle, but I think I'll do it in the next episode, guys. So thanks for watching, and as usual, if you like it, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.